Hey everyone, well it is Valentine's Day in just about a week or so, and as usual I'm running out of time, so instead of doing a lot of watercolors, I create some watercolor hearts and then add some splatters and do a bit of mini collage and create a bunch of Valentines in a really short time. So if you're like me, you want to send out some really fun Valentines, maybe even a little bit silly Valentines for this Hallmark holiday, but don't have a lot of time, come join with me, find these products and items that you have around the house, and let's have some fun. Hey everyone, well it is about a week before Valentine's Day, a little bit less than a week by the time this comes out, and I have to tell you, I love Valentine's Day because it's just a fun holiday. It's just a fun holiday to be a little bit silly, and yes, it's a Hallmark holiday basically, but I just love the opportunity to put smiles on people's faces and send them something in the mail. And so, but every year I also kind of run out of time where I'm feeling like, oh no, I totally ran out of time to do things. So this year I am just going to make some really fun Valentine collage cards. Like super fun, super easy. Basically, I need something that I can put a bunch together pretty quick. So I have just been pulling stuff out. I've got cardstock paper, and you can see cardstock paper really cannot take a lot of paint, but I didn't want to put it on some of them. I was thinking I don't want to put it on a blank white piece of paper, so I just did some splattering. So we've got some splattering going on here, and it's dry now. This one's blank. I'm just going to go through a couple of ideas that I've had. Super easy. I did start out by painting some watercolor hearts, and I have some bigger ones and I have some small ones because they're super fast and they'll dry. And when you cut them out, especially like the bigger ones, make sure you cut them out so you can keep that heart intact. And then I did some splattering and just a little bit of watercolor because we're going to use those too. I think this is all kind of it's a bit of, I was playing with it. I'm like, this could be super cute because I have really been loving collage lately. I've been doing more just some fun inspiration boards on my own with friends, just kind of easing into the new year, playing with different color combinations. So, okay, so let's get going. So first of all, I've just got a glue stick, and I am basically, because I was playing with one of the designs, I'm just gonna lay down my glue stick on here. I don't think we really need anything heavier than a glue stick because it is magazine paper and a couple of photos that I had on just regular printer paper. So we don't need anything like super heavy duty. Now the thing with collage, I think the way it turns out the best is you also always have to have some sort of centering right figure. So what I've decided to do is on this one, I'm going to be a little bit more symmetrical is not the right word. I'm basically being orderly. A lot of times, if you saw a few weeks ago, the inspiration board where I painted on the yellow on the canvas and then did like a flower bouquet, that one was a little bit crazier. It was just a little bit more free for all, which is normally what I do. But I had my sisters and I were actually doing inspiration boards and cutting up magazines, and one of my sisters especially is just really organized and a little bit more analytical, and I love the way that she was very orderly in arranging her board, so I kind of like that. So I'm just putting all of these one on top of the other. If you might need a little bit more glue, add that on. So I'm just going to put a little bit more glue right here because this one's going to go on, and you might have to like smash it down a bit. Okay, so I'm going to put this one here, and I think I had like old Victoria magazines and Better Homes and Gardens, and I have just a massive stack of magazines, and I finally said to myself, you've got to clear these out or throw them away because some of them are fun to keep, but I literally have a couple of years, maybe more collection. So I am moving away from being a magazine hoarder and using them and then tossing them because there's going to be new additions, right? Okay, I need a little bit more glue on this one. So that's super cute. This one is, I'm going to hold it down for a minute. And then what I'm actually going to do is I thought would be fun, and I might need regular glue for this, is I was going to just take one of the hearts and I was just going to set it in the middle to bring it all together, right? Because I think that's pretty cute. You can bring out the glue gun if you want to. I am going to go ahead and just use a little bit of Elmer's glue here. I don't think the glue gun is going to be quite, the glue stick is going to be quite enough. So I'm just going to put some glue and paste it on. And again, I was finding most of these things just of what I had at home. I haven't gone out to the store. So if you can't, I think that's the fun thing of like Valentine's Day too, is use what you have. and create some like repurposed Valentines. They're just a lot of fun and super cute. And so this is a little bit more, it's not elegant by any means, but it's flowery. It's you know, I'll probably trim it up a little bit, maybe making sure everything's even, but that's super cute. And so I've got that one, and I'll write something inside of it, and I'm going to decorate the envelope, and that one will be ready to go. Okay, so I've got that one now. So let's go ahead and we're going to move on to the next one. And so I have this one that I had done some splattering on, and I'm going to go ahead and fold it, and you can see how many minutes in. We're 5 minutes in. And while we did some prep, there wasn't too much to do. And so we can just move through these pretty fast. Okay, now let's be a little bit more fun and playful with this one. I had seen some super cute like animals. So I was like, okay, how can we really, I mean, look at this puppy. This is from the UK edition of Country Living, which I love the UK edition. I wish I could get a subscription, but I have to wait till it comes out in Barnes & Noble or another store. And I will tell you, they don't always. I'm kind of thinking too, like this would be super cute, like very whimsical, right? Like we're not being fancy here. This is just cute. I can even put another heart over the magazine page. Maybe like that. That's pretty cute. It really doesn't even match per se, but that doesn't matter. It's just totally fun and cute. And you know the kind of person who's gonna like this one versus who's gonna like this, right? Two different people. Like you may be thinking in your mind, oh, I could totally have really fun, especially with those people who really think Valentine's Day is a Hallmark holiday, and this would just kind of make them smile. Maybe they just are those kind of people, like they love dogs more than people. Like I have those friends in my life, and you know, so just sending them a fun Valentine's gift, reminding them that you love them, and so do their puppies, right? So I'm going to go ahead, I'm just going to lay this down here. I'm going to put the puppy right over here again. Like, I guess I could actually, we'll do that. Actually, let me go over here. I'm going to switch this up a bit, making sure you can see this. Let me pull in that just a little bit closer there. And I have the roses actually, that might be cute. I have these roses that I cut out that just didn't quite look great on my collage last week, so I did not include them. But then I was thinking, what am I going to do with those roses? This might be perfect because the red and the roses will kind of make the whole thing come together. So you notice too, the glue stick is perfect on the cardstock. And I could even, should I do some roses? That's kind of cute, huh? That's kind of cute. I could also do maybe two dogs is a little bit too much. Okay, so what if the splatters are cute on this, sometimes I kind of hesitate of like how much is too much, right? So I think we'll do a little rose up here, and then maybe I'll do a heart. Maybe I'll do another rose over by this little paw. And it's a little bit much, but it's not overly done. And then we can think of something to write inside. Okay, that's really cute. That's super cute and playful. And I can even do another heart. Maybe right here. Maybe just right there. And I will put a little bit of glue. Well, I'm thinking. That's all, 1, 2, I should do one more element, right? Because we always want an odd element. So I'm thinking, I can do, there's not really any purple. There is some red. So let me just cut out this red heart here. And we'll just add one more heart and we'll call it a day. And I'm going to cut that out. I'm going to add some glue to this one. Super cute. And there we go. Okay. And we'll put that little heart next to him. And I'm going to hold that down for just a second. So even as I'm making these and I'm looking at what I have on the board and just the cute little things that are around, I'm even getting more ideas for different things that I could do. In fact, okay, that's super cute, right? Super cute. We're going to put this one off to the side as well. Now this third one here, I really love this picture here. I think this is a super It's just lovely. I just don't think this is quite the card to use it on, though. I don't think. I could be wrong. The other thing I wanted to show you, actually, so I'm going to put this to the side. I will end up using that. I'm going to go ahead really quick here. Let's see. Because one of the things that I really love doing as well is adding in, I've got this picture from a bouquet that a friend gave to me. I was going to maybe put some words like "You brighten my life" on there. Let's see. That's cute too. A little bit chaotic though, a little chaotic. So looking at this one, I could, that's kind of cute, the T, and then putting the heart down below or even above. That's cute. That's fun. That's very, very feminine. It's Valentine's Day for our tea lovers, right? That's really actually a lot of fun. And putting another heart, that's fun, and that's a different look. I have this cute little doll, which I thought was cute. That'll be too much for this one. The other thing too is if I wanted to not put such a big heart, but maybe that's cute. The other thing I could do, because I do want this is such a pretty color and pretty elegant picture, is you can always, depending on how you want to layer things, making this heart to go over something specific. I'm not sure, something like that. But that's another way you can play with the hearts. I could always even go like this and then create the hearts on top of each other, but I really want to use the magazine picture. So I'm going to save this for now. I will definitely be using this. It's going to be just for the right card for sure, but I will go ahead and put this card back down, or this paper, and I think I am going to put the piece of the picture a little bit lower and then put the big heart up here. So I'm going to go ahead and layer that one down. Let me bring this in just a little bit so you can see this. And I'm going to move that down. And you can see too, we are just moving along. And I'm hoping too that you're getting some ideas on what you might do to create some fun Valentine's Day cards. You know, get them done in an evening, put on a show that you'll enjoy watching. Make some cards and then, you know, put some fun things in the envelopes. I might even come back on later this week and just show you how I'm decorating the envelopes for Valentine's Day. And, you know, just a fun way. Again, it is kind of in a certain sense a Hallmark holiday, but it is fun, and love to have an excuse to play with color, to play with fun things, to use some of my art supplies, and all for the sake, oh, I should have probably put a little bit more glue, of just reminding people that they're special and that you're thinking of them in our day and age where so many things are digital, so many things are online, we're moving so fast, we have good intentions, but I fall prey to it all the time. I don't slow down to tell people that I care for them, to send something to let them know that they're thought of and that they're remembered. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add that one there. I think I'm going to add the pink one down here. I would love to, if you are making Valentine's Day, I would love to see yours. And I do have my other social media mentions down below. So like if you're on Instagram, please, you know, tag me so that I can come and see what you're creating. And again, I have the word brighten here. I'm not sure if it's quite the right for this one, but you can see too how you can start cutting out words, and that's a lot of fun. I could take my other hearts, that's a bit much. I will just add this one heart over here. I'm going to cut it out just a little bit more to even out that side there. And we're going to call that a card making session. That was a very quick card making session, but we got that done, and we can add a little bit of a message inside. And super cute. So we've got one, we have two, our little fun puppy one, and then we have our more elegant floral card. So I hope you enjoyed that little bit of a hectic Valentine's Day card rush. Let me know if you're sending out Valentine's Day cards, if you love Valentine's Day, if you hate Valentine's Day. Leave a comment. I will see you probably later this week. I'm going to have another video for you. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.